That was the Virginia crew on the press conference set. This was them this morning as they were getting ready for ACC Media Day. No big deal, just a little PJ coming down to Charlotte, hanging out, riding in style. That's how they were able to get to point A to point B so quickly. And now they're joining us on set. We've got Sam Brunelle and Cam Taylor here with us. Guys, how's the day been so far? Let's start with you, Sam. I know it's good to be back, good to be hopefully healthy and ready for another year.
I'm excited. It's been good to be back here at ACC Tipoff. You know, they keep us busy here, but it's good to talk to everyone, see people again, and interact with other teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been great. Just the atmosphere and just being excited, talking about how great we want to be this year, and just kind of looking forward to, you know, being in an ACC and being able to play against really great talent.
I'm going to be the first one to say it's going to be the Sam and Cam show.
Yes. We're still working on the podcast. I know we talked about it last year. It's not gone. I know we talked about it last year, but we're going to get there, I promise. That is something we got to do, Sam. Like, we got to figure it out.
If anyone wants to sponsor it.
That's smart.
Sam, you got your own radio show. I mean, you got some podcasts. You got a lot of things going. I was fortunate to be a guest on it one time. And how'd that go for you?
Yeah, so I interned at the Charlottesville Radio Group this summer, which was great, you know, because I want to go into sports broadcasting post-basketball career. And it was great for me. I learned a lot about how to better communicate. They kind of let me off the leash, and I was able to interview Coach McGraw on kind of the stuff going on with teams moving to different conferences and the realignment, and it was really great. I got to learn a lot. They even put me on the country station, and you know, they said, Greene County's coming out of you, Sam. No, but it was great, and I'm excited for year 2 of my show. Sam's Corner is going to be the name now. It's been rebranded, but it's going to be an in-person show, and we're going to be streaming it on different platforms. We're still figuring out what platforms, but using NIL for ways to better, you know, experience for the future.
I love that. Real quick, hopefully you grilled Coach when she was on for you know, what it was like. Yeah.
Here's the thing, when you have people like Coach McGraw on, you don't have to ask too many questions because she'll elaborate. She'll elaborate really well off of what you asked her initially.
And she has no filter, so you see what you get. But Kim, when I think back to last year with Virginia, the great start you guys got off to, of course, and every game, especially I called a lot in, I think, February, was competitive. But it just felt like at one point you had 6 players, like the injuries piled up. What did you specifically learn from last year?
I mean, we went through a lot of adversity, and I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like there's a lot of growth that happened. We built a lot of resiliency. We built a lot of toughness on top of what we already kind of had as competitive players in this sport, in this league. This league is so competitive. I mean, every single game is a dogfight. Every single game is competitive. It's hard. It's tough. And it's anybody's night, any given night. So I think it was just very important for us to just, you know, keep our heads straight, you know, just, you know, roll with the punches, have each other's backs. And I think that was the most important thing for us last year.
With you guys going through that adversity, what has been the mindset? Like, how has practice been, the energy, like the team bonding? How is that going?
I mean, it's
I know with you and your personality, girl, I mean, you get everybody going.
I mean, you know, I think we all, like everybody from top to bottom, everybody on the roster, we are just very competitive. We lead in our own way. We bring different strengths to the table. And I think Sam can attest to this, like iron sharpens iron. So I think we've all really been just very competitive with each other. It's always a winner and always a loser. So, you know, every drill we do, we are going hard at it. So it's just very exciting. I think this energy is definitely there. We're all just really excited and just competitive and just, you know, getting better every day.
How about for you, Sam?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, getting those of us who are returning, it's been great because we've gotten to improve a lot, work on the areas that we need to be better this year. But bringing in the new people has been great. And we actually have really bonded and gelled really well since everyone got to campus in the summer. And they all committed here because they want to be a part of the culture. They want to be a part of the buy-in. And I think that's been what's helped us have really great competition. It's been healthy competition. It's pushed us. And I think that we're going to be a team that people aren't going to expect, but we're going to be right there with you.
Sam, what's your mindset been like? Because you come back to Virginia, get to be home last year. are doing great things, and then obviously just devastated to have the injury. And now, how are you feeling? And then where's the head at right now as we get 2 weeks away from the season?
Yeah, well, in less than a year, I've had now 2 feet surgery, the same procedure on both, but I'm back in workouts now, and I'm doing well. And so I'm just taking it day by day, and you know, progress is the process, is what Coach Mock says, and so I've been taking that to heart a lot. But you know, I think being really strong in my faith has helped me a lot too. Mentally, it's hard when you have 4 surgeries and 4 or 5 years of playing, and you know, you have to fight back even harder the next time. And so I think my resiliency has shown a lot, but it's still a lot of work. And so, you know, I'm blessed though to have another day and to be able to just still do what I love.
Awesome.
Heading into your final season, has it been a little bit different looking at this is it, this is your last chance, and has that kind of transferred over to the team? Do you feel yourself holding them a little more accountable? Because like, this is it for me. You know,
Absolutely.
You guys got to come along.
Absolutely, and it's different. And you know, part of me is like, man, like I wish I had had that same exact fire for all 4 years before that. It's like, well, why didn't I just feel like that before? But it does hit you differently when you know there's no more eligibility. This is it. It's your last ride, and so I believe that my first game is going to be bittersweet, just because, you know, it's the first last. But I'm excited for the season because I have a great team I'm surrounded by with great coaches and an amazing fan base. So.
And same for you, Cam. This is going to be, you're in the same boat as Sam. And you guys have a lot coming back. I'm higher on y'all than maybe the media is generally. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I've told everybody here as well. And a player like Mira McLean, who's coming back, I'd love an update on her because before she got hurt, she was electric out there with how she rebounded the ball, how she scored it. How's Mira looking in practice?
I mean, she's just her character in general. We love it. I mean, her energy around the team. She's still a huge voice, even though she's not on the court with us. But I think just having her voice there is definitely something that we love. It just gives us that extra boost, that extra energy for us. And, you know, once she comes back, we're going to be glad to have that on the court. So, you know, we're ready for her, and she's taking her time. We're putting the trust into our trainers to kind of make sure she's good. And, you know, we're excited for her to come back.
When we watch you play, you are like a workhorse. Like, where do you get that drive? Where do you get that love for the game from? Like, is it you know, parents, or is it a favorite player? Where is it? Because, girl, when it's like when you get that look in your eyes, just get out of our way. It's go time. It's go time.
Thank you, first of all. I'll take that. But I don't know. I think once I'm in between those 4 lines, it's go time, you know. I don't want to have any regrets and, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. And I just want to make sure I'm the best that I can be for my team. I mean, you know, I'm a huge energy giver for my team, and I think people really bounce off of that very, like, well. So, you know, I make sure I hold myself accountable every day to show up every single practice, every single game, every single lift, every single film session, everything, just so, you know, somebody who probably isn't having a good day, they can bounce off of that. So I hold myself accountable to always just, you know, have that energy, have that drive to be better. And yeah, I don't know where it comes from. I just kind of, you know, do it.
And same, like for you also, like where you get that drive, like the injuries, the things that you're saying, the adversity, what is making you like, listen, I'm about to come back bigger, stronger, do what I got to do for my team. Like, I know it's an inner thing. Where is it coming from? Like, that
I think
passion.
when you absolutely love something with all your heart and you have passion for it and you have drive for it, you're going to do whatever you can to push the limits, push through any adversity you face. And so for me, I've had love for basketball for years. I also know how much work I put in before college in my healthy years to ensure that I got to this level. And so I just want to see my dreams come true. And so for me, it's the bigger picture.
You're both very nice, and I'm wondering, in terms of leadership, when you need to hold the team accountable, who's going to be that enforcer?
Yeah, so
I think everybody kind of has their own moment. Sometimes it's Sam, like, you know, getting the team together, like, hey guys, look, this is what we got to do. Sometimes I'm like, this is what we got to do. Like, come on, y'all. I'm a little, like, you know, amped up, you know, and things like that, especially on the court. You know, you can't, you know, hold anybody's hand or anything like that. But I think the team feeds off that. And, you know, we're always bouncing off each other. It's not just me or Sam. It's the whole entire roster. Everybody's a leader in their own way, whether that's by example, whether that's clapping, running up and down the sideline, cheering us on fast break, giving us pointers. pointers while, you know, we're probably subbed out, things like that, telling us what they don't see or what we don't see or what they do see off the court. So I think everybody's a leader and can just bring, you know, their own thing to the table.
And I'll say, like, as a post group, we're the loudest on the team.
Yes,
we're the extroverts on the team.
Yes, we are the loudest
so we
on the
bring a
team.
lot of energy, but we're the ones who are usually speaking up and calling things out. Cam's typically the more blunt person. I'm kind of the person that just tells you how it is, but also, like, you know, I try to make you like feel like you can keep going and like you feel a little bit better, which Coach McGraw knows that's how I was as a freshman. But you know, everyone has their own way of delivery, but we're really vocal. So
real quick before we let you guys go, we've talked a lot about the growth of the game, and you just mentioned dreams coming true and seeing it and visualizing it. You guys got to go to Game 3 of the WNBA Finals.
yeah, that was awesome.
What was that like to get to experience that and see the growth of the game at the next level as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I was fortunate enough a couple years ago before I got to UVA, Chicago is very close to Notre Dame, so I was able to go watch when Chicago was playing. I believe the Phoenix Mercury, they were playing. And that was really special, and so to be able to do it again, and especially to go watch an alum, Jocelyn Willoughby, out there, you know, that was really special. You don't get to see that a lot. And she pushed really hard for us to be able to, she got us tickets. She made it possible for us to go there. And then Coach Mox did everything in her power to make sure we could get transportation, and so it was really special.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, just being able to watch, you know, WNBA players and just watch that level of the game is great. I mean, you learn a lot. I mean, even sometimes we're like picking and prodding the game, like, oh, what about this screen? You know, just doing that. But just the atmosphere in general, I think just in being in New York, that crowd is crazy. Like, we were just like, oh my God, this is great. You know,
There was a lady behind us that was going at the whole game. Like, she was going to get on the court.
Yes, and it was so fun. It was also a blessing. And I think just with the women's game, I think Kelsey Plum kind of put this in the great way of saying, don't come to support me, come watch me play. So I think that pretty much just, you know, translates to all levels of the game, from high school all the way up to the pros. So, yeah.
Well, there's a lot to be excited about what you guys are doing at Virginia and building, and just Coach Mox's will be her second season. Cannot wait to see what y'all do in your final season. It all starts on November 8th. Guys, we appreciate the time today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.